And that's the thing we talk about is the honor of the guys that played before us. That were, look, if you're a 13 player and you get on the field and you're playing in a game, I mean, you're a Blackshirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I think kids forget. It's not so much just that you wear the black jersey in practice, that you're representing guys that played before you, and guys that are going to come after you. I mean, the biggest thing that they need to understand is that they're setting this place up for the next generation that's going to come in and continue to get this place to greatness. We're Nebraska. We get the kids we want. But also, there are challenges to it. Our location is sometimes going to be a challenge until the kids get here. And I'm telling you, our fan base, you just go on Twitter and Facebook and all those things, how much they're constantly, tweeting to recruits and those things is, they can't put a price tag on that for us. So we thank our fans for that. And I tell our kids, the kids are recruits, once you visit, you're going to change your perception of what this place is about. And the beauty is the kids that we have that are committed right now were blown away when they were absolutely blown away. There's no question. And that's what I said, look, everyone's got great things. One of our coaches had put out on something on Twitter, Facebook, one of those things that everyone's got great facilities. Everyone's got great, this and that. But the biggest thing that makes the difference is where our coaching staff is, because we are a lot like our fan base. We really are personal. We really care about our kids. We want to see them develop on and off the field. And I think that's our fan base. They want to come out and support a program of kids that are great kids, that do things right off the field, but also want to see them be successful in life. Look, I joke with our kids all the time and say your private schools and the public schools have done a great job of making you great kids and great people. That guy needs to stay home. When you come on the green grass, really the only person you can't hit on this field is Coach Riley and Coach Banker. The rest, everyone else is free game. If you say you want to go hit Coach Bray, go hit him. I said, but here's the thing, he's going to hit you back.
Right.
I said, okay, if you hit me, you're going to get hit back.
Right.
But you can't bring the school mentality onto this field. And so, look, no one person's going to yell at you would be Coach Riley. Everyone else is going to go, I'm going to tell you nice. Yeah. I thought Kevin had a good spring and he got better. Like the whole group, they got better every single day. And I think the summer for the entire group was huge for them. I mean, there was things that they had to work on that we just didn't, this week hadn't had the time. 15 practices, we couldn't get it done. And for them, these are things I gave each a list of things they had to do in the summer. And I told them it's going to be real evident right away in August if you did your campus for you. Well, for all of them, the biggest thing is as they get bigger, faster, stronger, the one thing is, I tell guys, you can be as big as strong as you want. If you can't run, you can't play. I mean, we've got to be the fastest guys in the field for 20 yards. And I think, for the Twins, what the biggest issue was is they've grown and put on so much weight and size was the ability to keep their feet, their footwork, and their agility and things. So, like most of the group, improving their agility was a big deal. And I went with talked to Coach Mark Phillip, the strength staff about the issues that we're having up front, things they can help them improve in the fall, and they've put a huge emphasis on it this summer. And I think we're going to reap the rewards from that.
What have you seen from Peyton Newell?
Like most of our group, I mean, we're young. I mean, you talk to them and you forget they're only 19 or 20. We've got a couple older guys, Kevin Maurice, Kevin Ross, but for the most part, we're a young group, and there's obviously good and bad to that, so to speak. But I think the great side to it, like a Peyton Newell, is that I was able to get in the spring and see what he was doing right and wrong and correct it as fast as possible so we can spend some time this summer. So hopefully going in August we can be ahead of the game and we get ourselves ready for the first game. Right. We don't want to run into the offensive line. They're just going to grab you and hold and grab you. So holding is legal in the Big Ten. I was thinking, like, there's not a penalty here. We've had to teach them. The ball's thrown in 3 seconds. I mean, you literally in 3 seconds the ball's gone. So the game has changed in the aspect of our guys are almost free-form martial artists. I mean, we work out the entire year and it never ends. So my arms are only beat up every day. The pads we have in Nebraska, I got to get new ones all the time. But for us, I mean, Freedom's done a great job of learning a new aspect of how to pass rush and how to beat people. And the hardest thing is just getting over old habits. Getting back to I'm tired and leaning on people and getting used to doing the new way of doing it. And, I think as the habits change and as we continue to grind and get going every single thing in August, hopefully, I know it'll be changed. Now, I think you take an Alex Davis or Deshaun Neal, the sky's the limit for them. They've got $1 million bodies. They're both big, tall, strong, fast, everything you want. But the hardest part when you have those long frames is your legs, your feet, and get your body underneath you. So the quicker they can develop the agility side to it, to get their feet back on the ground, the quicker they're going to be on the field. Because in reality, you know, the future's really bright for front. We just got to look. We can't sit here and go, hey, 2 years from now we're going to be great.
Yeah.
We need to be great now. The challenge is we've got to get them to play now. We've got to. We can't wait. We can't say, well, because we're so young. We can say, well, we're waiting on him for 2 years. We're going to have about 2 guys ready to play. So we're excited about this team. I think Coach Riley's done an excellent job of you know, with the recruiting aspect and developing the kids and getting recruits to understand this is bigger than just football. Yeah, the talent base is. I don't want to compare those guys. I think the biggest thing, the challenge that we have is to get this team to grow up real fast.